On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Improbable.
Not likely to happen or be true, unlikely, having a low probability or chance of occurring.
Examples:
Improbable story. Improbable event. It is improbable that we will find a solution to this problem overnight.
Maelstrom.
A powerful or violent whirlpool or turbulent water, often used metaphorically to describe a chaotic or tumultuous situation or environment.
Examples:
Fierce maelstrom. Emotional maelstrom. The ship was pulled into the maelstrom, unable to escape its powerful currents.
Usurp.
To take or claim a position, power, authority, etc., without the right or legitimate claim, to seize and hold something, especially a position or power, by force.
Examples:
Usurp power. Attempt to usurp the throne. The competitor tried to usurp the reigning champion's title.
Reverb.
An audio effect that produces a sound that is reflected off surfaces in an enclosed space, creating a sense of space or ambience, the natural echoing or reverberation of sound in a large or open space.
Examples:
Reverb effect. Reverb chamber. The singer's voice had a natural reverb that sounded beautiful in the acoustically designed church.
Humiliate.
To cause someone to feel ashamed, embarrassed, or degraded, especially in public or through revealing personal information.
Examples:
Humiliate him publicly. Humiliate the heckler in the audience. The boss humiliated her employee by belittling her in front of her colleagues.
Instantaneous.
Occurring or happening immediately or without delay, taking place in an instant or moment.
Examples:
Instantaneous reaction. Instantaneous message. The new software provides instantaneous results, making it much more efficient than the previous version.
Plastered.
Made smooth by applying a sticky or glossy substance, very drunk.
Examples:
Plastered walls. Get absolutely plastered. The wall was plastered with posters and graffiti.
Beret.
A soft, round, flat-crowned felt or woolen hat, typically worn by men and associated with French or Basque culture.
Examples:
Military beret. Woolen beret. The French painter wore a black beret as a symbol of his artistic identity.
Tramp.
A long, heavy walk or hike, a person who travels on foot, particularly over long distances, a homeless or vagrant person, a heavy or clumsy step or the sound it makes, verb, to walk heavily or noisily.
Examples:
Tramp comedian. tramp all over the place. We went for a long tramp in the woods to enjoy the beautiful fall colors.
Tart.
A small pastry with a sweet or savory filling, typically with a short crust pastry base. A woman who is perceived to be sexually promiscuous. Adjective, sharp, tangy, or acidic in taste.
Examples:
Tart flavor. Custard tart. The lemon tart at the bakery was simply divine.
Unbroken.
Continuous and not interrupted, of promises or contracts, not violated or disregarded.
Examples:
An unbroken horse. Unbroken chain. He enjoyed the unbroken quiet of the afternoon at the villa.
Bully.
A person who uses strength or power to harm or intimidate those who are weaker. Verb, to intimidate, harass, or mistreat someone weaker or less powerful.
Examples:
Bully bystander. Bully the weak. The schoolyard bully terrorized the other children and made their lives miserable.
Humming.
Producing a continuous, low, vibrating sound like that of the bee.
Examples:
Humming sound. Hummingbird. The humming of the bees filled the air as she walked through the garden.
Surreptitious.
Kept secret or done in a way that avoids attention, often because it is seen as dishonest or inappropriate.
Examples:
Surreptitious glance. Surreptitious meeting. The thief made a surreptitious escape from the scene of the crime.
Authenticate.
To confirm or verify the validity or authenticity of something. To prove or establish that something is genuine or true.
Examples:
Authenticate documents. Authenticate software license. The security system requires users to authenticate their identity before gaining access.
Mortify.
To cause extreme embarrassment, shame, or humiliation. To subdue or discipline one's bodily passions or desires.
Examples:
Mortify his ego. Mortify the body. My parents used to mortify me by telling embarrassing stories about me in front of my friends.
Prattle.
Meaningless and incessant chatter or talk, idle or foolish talk. Verb, to talk at length in a foolish or inconsequential way.
Examples:
Meaningless prattle. Prattle endlessly about the gossip. Her constant prattle about trivial things annoyed everyone in the room.
Flotsam.
Wreckage, debris, or other items that float on the surface of the water and are left behind by a shipwreck or accident.
Examples:
Floating flotsam. Ocean flotsam. After the shipwreck, the survivors clung to various pieces of flotsam to stay afloat.
Jetsam.
Items or debris deliberately thrown overboard from a ship or aircraft, typically as a means of jettisoning or discarding unwanted material.
Examples:
Floating jetsam, marine jetsam. The sailors salvaged the valuable jetsam that washed ashore after the shipwreck.
Heartbreak.
A feeling of great sadness or disappointment.
Examples:
Ease her heartbreak. Go through heartbreak. They had experienced the heartbreak of losing 2 children due to premature births.
Churlish.
Rude, surly, or ill-mannered, displaying a bad temper or a lack of civility toward others.
Examples:
React in a churlish manner. Display churlish tendencies. His churlish behavior made it difficult for others to approach him.
Unforgiving.
Not willing to forgive or show mercy, not able to be repaired or restored.
Examples:
Unforgiving blow. Unforgiving terrain. The unforgiving sun scorched the desert, making it uninhabitable.
Uncouth.
Lacking in refinement or manners, awkward or clumsy in behavior or appearance, ungraceful, crude or vulgar in language or speech.
Examples:
Uncouth language. Uncouth manners. The uncouth behavior of the party guests was unacceptable and offensive to others.
Horrific.
Causing horror or disgust, gruesome and terrifying.
Examples:
Horrific experience. Horrific condition. The accident scene was horrific, with bodies and debris scattered everywhere.
Excruciating.
Extremely painful, intense, or distressing, causing great physical or emotional suffering.
Examples:
Excruciating ordeal. Excruciating embarrassment. The excruciating pain in his ankle made it difficult to walk.
Unbearable.
Not able to be tolerated or endured, too difficult, severe, or intense to be dealt with or suffered through, intolerable or insufferable.
Examples:
Unbearable heat. Unbearable pain. The loss of his wife was an unbearable sorrow that he found hard to overcome.
Ridicule.
Speech or behavior that makes fun of or mocks someone or something, teasing, sarcasm, or scornful remarks that are intended to belittle or humiliate. Verb, to mock, criticize, or make fun of someone or something in a scornful or derisive way.
Examples:
Public ridicule. Ridicule at his expense. The ridicule from his classmates made him feel embarrassed and ashamed.
Ignite.
To set on fire, to cause to start burning.
Examples:
Ignite a boom. Ignite passion. He ignited the fireworks with a single spark.
Relive.
To experience again or bring back the memory of a past event or time.
Examples:
Relive my youth. Relive moments. I like to watch old movies to relive memories of my childhood.
Senseless.
Lacking meaning, purpose, or reason, without sense or sensibility, foolish or irrational.
Examples:
Senseless terror attack. Senseless slaughter. The senseless act of violence left the community in shock and mourning.
Contextualize.
To place or understand something within a specific context or framework, to consider the circumstances, background, or cultural setting that provide meaning or significance to something.
Examples:
Contextualize information. Contextualize social issues. The teacher asked the students to contextualize their answers with relevant examples.
Unimaginable.
Beyond what can be imagined or conceived, impossible to comprehend or envision.
Examples:
Unimaginable horror. Unimaginable depths. The complexity of scientific theories was unimaginable for most people.
Sibling.
A brother or sister, member of a family born to the same parents.
Examples:
Have a sibling quarrel. Play with my siblings. Children often copy their parents or elder siblings.
Mushroom.
A type of fungus that grows on dead or decaying organic matter and typically has a stalk and an umbrella-shaped cap.
Examples:
Mushroom spores. Mushroom cultivation. The mushroom risotto was delicious, but I couldn't identify all the mushrooms in it.
Meta.
Pertaining to or involving a higher or more abstract level of analysis, interpretation, or self-reference, often used to describe aspects of gaming, social media, or other online communities that involve self-conscious or self-referential elements.
Examples:
Meta-analysis. Meta-language. The meta-description of a website is an important element for search engine optimization.
Ideate.
To conceive of and develop an idea or concept in one's mind, often as part of a creative process or a problem-solving effort.
Examples:
Ideate solutions. Ideate process. The team met to ideate new marketing strategies for the upcoming product launch.
Offline.
Not connected to the internet.
Examples:
Offline course. Offline mode. The computer is offline and cannot be accessed at the moment.
Determinant.
A factor, circumstance, or condition that contributes to the shaping, influencing, or determining of a particular outcome or result.
Examples:
Environmental determinant. A determinant of crop yields. One determinant of success is having a positive attitude and a strong work ethic.
Sham.
Something that is not as good or true as it seems to be and is intended to deceive people, a person who pretends to be something they are not.
Examples:
A sham battle. Turn out to be all sham. The data he prepared was completely sham.
Amplify.
To enhance something, particularly sound or brightness.
Examples:
Amplify a signal. Amplify the effect. You might need to amplify this point.
Embarrass.
To cause someone to feel awkward, worried, or ashamed.
Examples:
Embarrass political enemy. Embarrass my project. He looked for an opportunity to embarrass that actor in public.
Stab.
To cause harm with a sharp, pointed object, such as a knife.
Examples:
Stab at the enemy with a knife. Stab in the chest. He was stabbed many times with scissors.
Stockade.
A barrier or enclosure made of upright wooden stakes or poles, often used as a defensive fortification or enclosure. A prison or jail, often made up of rough-hewn wooden walls or fences.
Examples:
Military stockade. Fortress stockade. The archaeologists discovered remnants of a medieval stockade during their excavation of the ancient city.
Sow.
To plant or scatter seed, especially in the ground, to establish or set in motion.
Examples:
Sow a seed of doubt. Sow a lot of confusion. The farmer sowed the seeds in the field, hoping for a good harvest.
Paparazzi.
Plural of paparazzo, a group of freelance photographers who doggedly follow, often aggressively, celebrities, public figures, or socialites to take their photographs in the hope of selling them to newspapers, magazines, or media outlets.
Examples:
Paparazzi photos. Celebrity paparazzi. The actress had to hire security to fend off the relentless paparazzi outside her home.
Sensitize.
To make someone or something more responsive to a particular stimulus or condition, to increase awareness or understanding of an issue, problem, or situation.
Examples:
Sensitize the immune system. Sensitize cells to radiation. We need to sensitize our staff to the needs of customers with disabilities.
Permissive.
Allowing or characterized by a tolerance for behavior that is unorthodox or unacceptable.
Examples:
Assume a permissive attitude. Permissive society. The school has a permissive dress code and allows students to wear whatever they want.
Troll.
A person who makes inflammatory or off-topic posts on the internet, a supernatural creature often portrayed as a giant or dwarf that lives in isolated areas. Verb: to fish by dragging a baited line through the water behind a boat.
Examples:
Feed a troll. Copyright troll. He was banned from the online forum for being a troll and causing trouble.
App.
Abbreviation for application, software designed to run on smartphones and other mobile devices or inside a web browser on a PC.
Examples:
Killer app. Cannot log into the app. The discovery of a critical bug caused the company to delay the app's release.
Ruthlessly.
Without compassion or pity, mercilessly.
Examples:
Ruthlessly efficient. Judge ruthlessly. He ruthlessly cut ties with anyone who crossed him.
Industrious.
Hardworking, diligent, and persistent in effort.
Examples:
Industrious worker. Industrious student. He was known to be very industrious and would often work late into the night.
Numb.
Unable to feel physical sensation and movement, not showing human feeling or sensitivity.
Examples:
Numb with cold. A numb mind. My left arm became numb.
Homophobia.
A strong fear, aversion, or hostility towards people who are homosexual or towards homosexuality itself. Discrimination or prejudice against lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning LGBTQ individuals based on their sexual orientation or gender identity.
Examples:
Homophobia awareness. Homophobia in sports. The politician's remarks about same-sex marriage revealed his deep-seated homophobia.
Recycle.
To sort and collect things to process them and produce valuable materials that can be used again.
Examples:
Recycle the cardboard boxes. Recycle milk packaging into new paper. We largely recycle the circuit board of cell phones because they contain a lot of valuable metals.
Empathy.
The ability to share another person's feelings or experiences by imagining that person's situation.
Examples:
Full of empathy. Empathy for patients. Empathy is also necessary to understand history.
Upstander.
A person who takes positive and proactive action against injustice or wrongdoing rather than being a bystander or remaining passive.
Examples:
Brave upstander. Upstander behavior. Teachers can encourage their students to be upstanders by teaching them about empathy and the importance of standing up for others.
Bystander.
A person who witnesses an event or situation but does not actively participate or intervene.
Examples:
Innocent bystander. Shocked bystander. The bystander effect is a phenomenon where people are less likely to intervene in an emergency if others are present.
Apathy.
Lack of emotion, concern, or enthusiasm.
Examples:
Apathy in the election. Political apathy. The global economic crisis has led to pervasive apathy and powerlessness.
Compassionate.
Feeling or showing sympathy and concern for the suffering or bad luck of others.
Examples:
A compassionate heart. Compassionate leave. My father has a serious and compassionate personality.
Counteract.
To act against something to reduce its bad or harmful effects or neutralize it.
Examples:
Counteract the effect of poison. Counteract global warming. Our body's immune system produces antibodies to counteract disease.
Superhighway.
A large, wide road designed for high-speed traffic.
Examples:
6-lane superhighway. A toll gate of a superhighway. The university provides a wireless internet superhighway to its students.
Parapet.
A low protective wall or barrier, typically at the edge of a roof, balcony, bridge, or terrace, designed to provide safety or support, a defensive wall or embankment built along the top of a fortification.
Examples:
Sturdy stone parapet. Medieval parapet. The castle's parapet provided a strategic advantage in defending against enemy attacks.
Tiptoe.
A way of walking quietly and cautiously, with the weight balanced mainly on the balls of the feet and the heels lifted off the ground, a type of shoe or slipper that has a thin sole and is designed for quiet walking. Verb: to walk quietly and carefully, balancing on the tips of one's toes or the balls of one's feet.
Examples:
Tiptoe approach. Tiptoe around the issue. I walked on tiptoe to avoid waking up my sleeping baby.
Opprobrium.
Harsh criticism or censure, public disgrace or shame, the state of being widely scorned or condemned.
Examples:
Opprobrium from human rights groups. Social opprobrium. The politician faced public opprobrium after being caught in a corruption scandal.
Painless.
Causing little or no physical discomfort, not causing pain or discomfort.
Examples:
Painless childbirth. Painless procedure. Thanks to the new dental anesthesia technique, filling is now painless.